Now, Brett, Dougie touched on something that was quite interesting. He touched on the grain-fed meats, the organic meats that are sold at a higher cost, and consumers are made to believe that these are better, the animals are treated better, they have less of an impact on the environment. What's your take on these?
So I'm obviously completely against any kind of meat, no matter what form it is. So free range, factory farmed, grain fed, grass fed. In the end of the day, they all result in an animal dying. So that's the thing that no one can change that fact. And results, death is quite a bad thing, I think, for most people to believe. So all of them have cruelty. No matter what no matter how you raise an animal, if you're raising it, a lot of them, it results in cruelty. So that's the one issue. In terms of the environment, there's a lot of arguments and there's a lot of good science behind the fact that raising animals in pasture or grass-fed results in actually more resources being used. It requires more land. That's what we do factory farming, because it's efficient. We try to make the whole process efficient, use as little resources as possible, and that's resulted in factory farming. So if we move back and we take 70 billion animals, which we eat every single year, let me just say that again, 70 billion animals every single year across the world. If we then go and say, let's go put those out to pasture, you're gonna have cows walking around your studio because there's gonna be no space for all of them. So it requires a lot more land. It requires more water. Animals that are raised in pastures live for longer, so they will then eventually they need more resources. They need more food. They need more water. So it will require more time and more energy to be spent on that animal. So it's not a solution. It is definitely it's okay for a certain amount of people who can afford it, but for the majority, for mainstream, it's not possible.
All right, Brett, how can people find out more information about Meat Free Mondays and take part?
Okay, so just Google Meat Free Mondays South Africa, or find us on Facebook. Our website is supportmfm, meatfreemondays.co.za. You can pledge your support, and then you can say that you're going to adopt Meat Free Mondays, which is every Monday you stop eating meat. You'll receive a personalized certificate, and we'll send you a bunch of cool recipes. And it's that simple. So what we're trying to say is that every time you take a sit down at the dinner table, grab something on the go, you make a massive decision on the environment. So just by choosing more plant-based foods every single time you sit down, you're making a difference. And Meat Free Mondays is a great way to start.